Hi everyone, this video is just a video on how to change the dates for your course that you're going to be collecting. So odds are you went through and did a course reuse, at least this is what I did, and I imported from a previous term. The one I did was last year's version of this class, which I wish they'd have this at the top, 161. And so I copied my course from last year and I imported it into this term, and that's how this course is populated. So now I have all of my information. But the problem with this is it comes with, when I go down to like assignments, you're going to see that this closed on December 6th. So not the correct dates. So I come back up to general. And so what I need to do is change the dates. And you could go into each individual assignments and change the dates, but that is tedious and painful in so many ways. So what you're going to want to do is go over to reports and then click on dates. This is going to give you a list of like everything that you have in your class that has a date associated with it. And what you can do is you could expand all and try to manage them all at once. But I personally have different activities, and sometimes some of them are due on different dates. Sometimes they're all due on the same dates, but what I like to do is switch to whatever I'm going to be doing. So if I just switch to assignment, and you see that went pretty quickly, and that's because all of my dates are within the last year, so it's not too hard for it to manage. That step might take 30 seconds to a minute, depending upon how long ago the dates were. So if the dates were actually set up 2 years ago, it could take a while for it to manage this. So just be patient and wait until it displays them like this, where you could actually see the screen at the bottom. And then I just expand all. And so this gives me here is the course dates. So if you want to modify that, our course ends before that, I just like to give students a couple weeks after the end of a course to still see the data, because once this date ends, then the students no longer have access to the Moodle shell. So you kind of want to give them a little leeway so that they can still see past the time. But you'll notice here, all of my dates are from October of last year. And so I'm going to want to change this to the current year, 24. And what I like to do for figuring out the due dates, I have a spreadsheet that I have made up that has just the current dates, and then I just add, I just made the spreadsheet very easy to make. And so every term I just change what the start date is, and then I have all the dates to easily manage and update my sheet. So if I assign something on the 30th, then I always give them a week. For me personally, it's up to you what you do. So this is going to be due on the 7th. And so then I can just go down and this one was the week 2, so it's going to be on the next week, so it's the 14th, right? So 14th. And then change the end year. Now, I'm pretty, probably too nice. I have a cutoff date of the end of the term. How you grade and everything is up to you. So this is just how I set it up, but this just makes it so that I can change all the dates here at this one part, and then I can come down here to the bottom and make sure you do this part and hit Save Changes when it's done. And so now you're going to see that some of the dates are still back in October of last year, and then I have some dates that are this year. And so you could see on this form. So this is just, and you could go through and do this with each one. So I have quizzes as well. So you can see all the quizzes and everything that are like that. This is just an alternative to having to go into each individual assignment and update the dates, because that's just too much for me. I hope you found this helpful and have a wonderful term. Thanks.